Here, let's take a look at this SK, well, I guess they call them water pump pliers nowadays, V-groove, like adjustable pliers. Let's just check them out real quick here. All right, so this is a decent little set of water pump pliers. I always just called them slip joint pliers, but I guess we call them water pump pliers now. So what's this, an 8-inch, a 10-inch, and this big honking 12-inch. And yeah, they call them V-groove pliers. There's different grooves that these fit in, so it just locks in to a size. So, you know, nothing mind-blowing here. This is just a decent tool that everybody should have. These will always have a little bit of play in them in the jaws. That's just because that's how they have to be, so they can move in these grooves. So that's okay. Not a ton of play, though. Actually, pretty tight action. I'm kind of surprised by how tight the action is. Great grips. I like these. They look decent, but they're actually grippy and a little rubbery. So that's nice, because when you're really clamping down on something, let's say you've got to grab a pipe. Let's groove these out. Now these go actually pretty wide. Got to grip onto this pipe real tight. You can really grip down on these and your hands aren't going to go flying off. So that's nice. See, I use these a lot for freeing up pieces of like iron pipe, grabbing onto screws and bolts that are kind of stripped. I like that the jaws aren't uniform across the bottom. So you got like a little pinchy edge so you can get in here and like grab something or bend a piece of metal, right? But you also got that little round space there. So if you're grabbing a bolt head or something rounded off, you can get in there and grab them real nice. So these seem to be decent quality. Not super heavy, not super light. They look good. The finish is very good on these. Not a bunch of sharp edges. And what I like is this, this case here. So this would be good in the truck. So you got your pliers in there for some kind of emergency where you got to grab onto something and twist it. There, look at how small that is. It doesn't take up any space. And you got little eyelets here. I guess you could tie it off to something. The thing's kind of rubberized. Yeah, this is a nice little set. I'm pretty impressed by it, actually. Yeah, I use these all the time for grabbing stuff and just wrenching on them. So that opens pretty wide there. What's that? About 2 inches wide. That's working on 3 inches wide there. And look at how long that is. So tons of leverage on this one. So if you are working under a sink or something and got something that's really buggered up, you can get in there and just grip it and rip it. Yeah, nice set of tools there, man. I'm liking what SK is doing.